Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for September 2022. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Virgo. What is the dealio, Virgo? Ooh, I like that. Oh, I don't like that. What's up with that? What's up with that? All right. We got a wonky card. We're going to have to figure this shit out. Let's check this out. First card up we have is the Star. Love it. Because who doesn't love the Star? The next card we have up is the Nine of Swords. What's with that tricky energy going on in your head? And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. First up, let's talk about the Star. And we're going to get some more cards to clarify what's going on here. But first glance, the Star is talking about, so this is coming into the beginning of September. So this is you pursuing, it's you pursuing, maybe even you've already achieved something that is really important to you. This is what the Star is about. It's the wish card. It's a dream come true. Something that you've really wanted, you finally got, somewhere you wanted to go, you finally got there. Someone you finally wanted to date, you're dating them, you got what you wanted kind of thing. This is also about a long-term stuff, and I think this is playing into the reading when I look at the other cards. It feels good, okay, because you are either on your way to achieving or working on, or you may have achieved what it is that you want. Here's the thing, as we go through the month, there's something that's keeping you up at night about this. Something's bugging you, something's playing over in your mind, you can't sleep, you're worried, you're anxious or whatever, and it's around this thing. So before we clarify, we're going to look at the rest and we're going to talk a little bit more, because what I'm feeling is that if this is something you have achieved, there's something that's off, something you didn't expect, something you're unsure of, and it's really bothering you. Like, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Why is it like this? I don't understand. And it's driving you crazy, basically. Or as you're trying to pursue it, things aren't clicking and things aren't happening, and you're like, why? What am I doing wrong? What's the disconnect here, right? And then once we get to the end of September, the energy that then follows suit is the Four of Pentacles. And this tends to be, okay, this is a couple of things, but it's you holding on tight to stuff, right? It's that miserly grip, right, on whatever it is you have. Like, no, I don't want to let this go, right? If it's a relationship, you refuse to let the person go because you're not meant for each other, right? Or it's, if you did achieve something, like you achieved, I don't know, you got money that you wanted, it's you hoarding it, right? So it's the opposite. It's not the opposite. It's the negative aspect of the thing that you wanted, okay? So you want something to feel good, right? Once you have whatever it is that you want to achieve, you want to feel good and positive and happy and relaxed and chill and everything, and you're feeling the opposite, right? That's what I'm getting. If this is something you are still pursuing and trying to get, it's like, it's still that hoarding kind of feeling of, if you're trying to pursue something, it's like, well, I can't let anyone see what I've got. I can't let go of what I've achieved because, it's part of the long-term goal. So I have to hang on to it so that we can move to the next step. And I don't think that's going to serve you either. So we're going to see what the heck is going on with this, right? I want to see how we can get you out of that energy, right? And into the good stuff. Because, it's around the Star. So, you want something to be, excuse me, you want something to be like happy and peaceful and restful and not make you crazy when it's a dream you're pursuing, right? Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I'm making my cards all wonky. But that's okay. You know what? They came out the way they did for a reason. So there's that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. Oh, you wanted to fall out. Wow. Okay. I'm seeing a picture come together. Okay. So I'm looking at all the cards right now. So I'm cheating. I get to look ahead and you don't. So mean of me. Oh my God. Leo, don't take that personally. I'm just being a dork. All right, let's look at your cards. Okay, now we're looking at the 2 cards that came out for the star. The first one is Rage. The second one is Peaceful Warrior. Archangel Ariel, and it says, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Whatever this is, I think it's more of, I don't think it's something that you've achieved. It's something you're still working on. Okay, let's talk about these cards, okay? This is something you're pursuing. The Peaceful Warrior, remember how I said it's standing your ground and with peace. Thinking you're not doing that because this Rage card is coming out. There is something that is frustrating around this. Of course, we saw the 9 of Swords is the next card. Something really frustrating, and instead of you being able to like hold your temper and keep your shit together and just focus on what you need to do and where you need to go, you're losing your shit. You're blowing up. You're like, what the fuck? Why isn't this working? Like you're really pissed, right? And it's irritating you so bad because like you're those feelings and emotions, that's where I'm looking for. Emotions are running high. This isn't very Virgo like you guys are usually pretty chill for the most part. You're very orderly and all that stuff. Oh, I think I just hit on it. You see this happening in this way. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how it needs to flow. And if I do this piece, this is what the next piece is going to be. That's what the next piece is going to be. You got all your ducks lined up in a row. Guess what? Your ducks are cats and you're trying to herd them. And it's fucking driving you crazy because that's not how you're built. So you're having a hard time seeing how am I going to get this goal with these fucking cats fucking going all over the place and I can't gather them together. It's not working. Why aren't the steps working out? I did this step. Now this should be this step. Life doesn't work that way. So for Virgo, that's very frustrating. That's it. When we look at the 9 of Swords, which is that card of things driving you crazy, right? Check the cards that came out. We have Beauty. And then we have Desiree. She who yearns. Yearn, longing, and pine for. It feels like this could be a relationship because and it doesn't have to be, okay? But the reason why I say it's a relationship, if there is anything in this life that you cannot control, line up the way you want it to and have it stay the same and move along the way you want it to, aside from a herd of cats, is people, right? You can't predict what people are going to do. They're unpredictable and they have free will. They're going to do what they want. Just because you might be expecting it to happen this way, the other party involved isn't always going to react, and behave in the way you want to, in that orderly, logical kind of fashion. And that's what's making you crazy. The Beauty card is telling me that this is something you really cherish and you honor and you revere, right? Like this is something that means a lot to you. It is something that you really want. So even if it's not a person and it's a thing or a situation or a job or whatever, right? Microwave, I don't know, whatever it is that you want, you're not liking the way you don't like the way it's unfolding in how it's coming to you. So now let's look at the 4 of Pentacles, right? So this is you, that's the hoarding card, right? You holding it close to your chest. We have the Tiger and it says you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. Fair enough, right? The other card that came out with it was Peace. Remember this Peaceful Warrior card? It said, help me stand my ground with peace. Peace is coming in again. When you have peace coupled with leadership, this does not say people who lose their shit because things aren't unfolding the way they want them to. In the order and fashion. You're not getting what you want. Yeah, that's understandable. But no, it should have happened this way and it needs to happen this way. No. The leadership and the peace are pulling in the energy of knowing that no matter what happens, as long as I've got my finger on the pulse and I'm watching how things unfold, it's okay if it doesn't happen the way I want it to or expect it to. There may be some twists and turns that I have to deal with, but that's okay. That's what a leader does. A leader tells the troops where to go and he leads them into battle or whatever. A leader leads, right? They show you how to do things and then they let you do them themselves. This is you letting go. This is you going, okay, this is the goal that I want. This is my star card, right? This is my star. Let's get moving. Let's get flowing, but allowing it to flow, right? Otherwise, you're going to feel like you're in the middle of an uphill battle and nobody wants that. All right, let's see. What are we going to poke around at? Nine of Swords, I think, is really important. Let's look at the Nine of Swords because that can help dictate or change the potential outcome. So we're going to go with, let's go with these guys. Let's go with these guys. Let's see. It's just to see more what it's about. And this will probably give you a little more guidance, options, whatever, into the situation. Oh, you got a good card here. Very interesting. So this is the Nine of Swords we're looking at, right? So this is the, like, things driving you crazy stuff. Check the cards. We have resistance. Then we have new beginning. And the card says, thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. And the last card is fluidity. This is a story right there. You're resisting, right? It's like viscosity, right? With this fluidity, resistance to flow. That's what viscosity is. You're being molasses when you need to be water. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it's telling you. So that's the change you need to make. Once you are ready to let go and let things flow, that's when you're going to see things move. You have to be fluid. You cannot be rigid. Otherwise, it's not going to work. That energy just doesn't work. All of these cards are about, yeah, I'm ready to do stuff. I'm not going to resist. I'm going to let things flow. It's like totally kicking back and, you know, what's the saying? Let go and let God, right? Don't be trying to paddle upstream. So I just grabbed a couple tarot cards to kind of anchor in this information. First card up, we have the Sun, the best card in the deck. If you let go, you're going to see that things actually move in a really good way. And with the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, that's movement. That's things happening, right? The plan that you want to put into action, because you're a planner, you're organized and stuff, right? You'll actually see the plan working out. May not be exactly like you expected, but you're going to see it happen. And the Strength card, this is about you. The Strength part is saying, if you let go, right? This new beginning card, if you let go and just be ready for the change that has to happen in order for that flow, that fluidity, the Strength card is saying you need to maintain that position, meaning you need to maintain that new outlook, right? And going, okay, I'm just going to let it go. I've done what I could. I've made my plans and I put this into action. Let's see where this takes us. And I'm not saying set it and forget it. I'm not saying, oh, okay, fine. And you walk away and you go make a grilled cheese sandwich. No, you keep your finger on the pulse. You keep watching it to see what happens because, yeah, sometimes we have to step in and tweak and fix, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think the biggest piece of this is not freaking out, right? Don't go into that rage energy because nobody wants that. Nope, don't want it. All right, so very interesting though. Lots of potential though, because the outcome even though it's that Four of Pentacles with that hoarding kind of feeling, that's more the outcome if you don't manage this Nine of Swords energy, right? So the outcome can change drastically if you work on that Nine of Swords energy, that peace. And now I've got you a couple of advice cards. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Who are you? Hang on. Hannah, she who listens, understanding, witness, and compassion. Well, right? That's a switch from rage, isn't it? Right? So put on your compassionate pants, and is there such a thing as compassionate pants? You know what I'm saying, right? Tap into that energy, right? And I think you'll find it'll be easy to do once you do let go and you see things moving in a good direction. The next card is, okay, it's a Hawaiian owl. Pueo? P-U-E-O. Cute little thing. Anyway, what does this guy say? It says, your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. I think that the signs, and you know what? I think when you see things are going on the right path, I think the omen you're going to get is some kind of an owl or a bird. There's going to be some kind of, like I said, was I talking about this earlier? Maybe it was the last reading. A serendipitous event coming. And it's like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? Oh, it might have been Leo's reading. Check out Leo if you have strong Leo in your chart, because these might go together. But I think that the synchronicity you're going to see might be from an owl or a bird. There's some kind of an omen that comes to you. That's going to show you you're on the right path. And the last card is fertility. You can grow and birth anything you want to. If, like I said, if this is a relationship, it means you have the ability for growth and expansion. But again, it's about being fluid, right? And allowing things to flow. So these are actually really good cards, especially because when I looked at the outcome where it's like that hoarding kind of feeling, if you work with this energy of the Nine of Swords and turn things around, I think you're going to see a positive outcome come on, right? That positive outcome is that peace and tranquility that you want to achieve out of what it is that you desire. So there we go. Yeah, that's a lot, right? But it's a good reading and there's a lot of potential here for you. So good luck with everything. I hope it goes well, and throw me a comment. Let me know, right? Also would love for you to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it does help the channel. And yeah, we're going to leave it there. So until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Virgo. Bye.